Hello all, welcome to my channel. Uh, Today we agenda is a move statement and how data will store for numeric and non-numeric when we move the data, okay, by using the move statement, and what is the reference modification and what is group move, okay, and regular issues that we face in real time while working with the move statement. Okay, let us start. Okay. First discuss about the move statement. Move statement is used to move data from one variable to another variable. Okay. So how we can move? If we want to move, we need some variables, right? In working storage section variable. Okay. Let us define some variables. In storage section 01 WF variable 1 picture x of 5 x of picture 9 of 2. Okay. WF variable 2 picture 9 of 2. Okay, coming to procedure division. Okay, we'll write some one paragraph, right, in this para. Coming to 12th column, and now just move some value to this variable, how it will work. So how the statement is, move 0 1. Okay, move 0 1 to double variable 1. Okay, full stop. Next, move 0 2 to double variable 2. Okay, so this is the numeric. For numeric values, we are moving to the variable mean. We need not to give any quotation, just give mu 0 1 to double s variable like that. Let us define two another variables for alpha numeric. Double s variable 3 picture x of 3. Okay, so how can we'll move some value to the alpha numeric? Okay, move ABC to double s variable 3. Okay, so suppose the requirement, if I want to move some 0 1 to this variable means, you can use the move statement like that. It is simply move the value to the required variable. Also, it can move uh, the data from one variable to another variable also. Okay, let us see what happened. I will declare one more variable here, 0 1 ws variable 4 picture 9 of 2. Okay, 0 1 ws variable 5 picture x of 3 x of 3 will give you here. Okay, now how to move the data from one variable to another variable? Simply syntax is move ws variable 1 to ws variable 4 ws variable 4. So now we are moving the numeric value to another variable Okay, another variable, that is variable 4. Now I want to move the data from variable 3 to variable 5. So how we can move is move ws variable 3 to ws variable 5. That's all. Now if we display ws variable 1, what is the value is 0 1. If we display ws variable 2, the value is 0 2. If you display ws variable 3, the value is abc. Okay. Now if you display ws variable 4, the value is 0 1, because ws variable value is 1 here. Okay. Now if you display ws variable 5, that means the value is a b c. Okay. Okay. Let us see. Now this is the generally we use these statements like that. Okay. And sometimes we may get some requirements like add these two variables and store the output, the result is into the another variable. That means we use compute ws variable 1 plus ws variable 2. So before this we need to write ws variable where we need to store the result, ws variable 4. Ws variable 4 equal to ws variable 1 plus ws variable 2. So if I declare like this, what will happen is, what is the value of ws variable 4? See here, we already moved some value to this ws variable 4. Okay, that means the value is 0 1 here. Now again, I'm using this. Again, I'm taking the output of this arithmetic operation. So what will happen here is the data will replace. Okay, first compiler will come line by line execution. Okay, once control will come here, the variable 4 value is 0 1 only. Now, while coming to here, ws variable 4, that is equal to ws variable 1, 0 1 plus 0 2, that is the value is 0 3. Now, the value ws variable 4 is value is 0 4 only. So, it will replace the 0 1 to 0 3. If you want, you can put some display and see here. Display ws variable 4, not here. Okay, you can put here and you can display the value while executing the program, and you can see the result. First display it will show 0 1 only. In the second display it will show 0 3. Okay, this is the general move. Okay, this is the if again you want to, if again you are using that variable, means it will get replaced. Okay, next one, reference modification. Okay, what is the okay? So now we have seen, right, how to move the data and run. So okay, before going to reference modification, now we need to see how the data will store for numeric and non-numeric data items. Okay, data item or variables. Okay, so why I specifically given this agenda is now see here. Uh, okay, 1 2 3 2 ws variable 1. Okay, move a b c d to ws variable 3, because it is the alphanumeric. Ws is the alphanumeric. Ws variable 1 is the numeric. Now let us observe here. Now what is the length of Ws variable 1? Is a 9 of 2, that is 2 bytes. So uh, how many bytes we are moving to that variable here? See, now it will accept only 2 bytes because the length only 2 bytes. It cannot take more than that because the variable length we declare like that. But what we are passing, we are moving more than 2 bytes. Okay, we are moving more than 2 bytes. So in this case, what will happen? How data will be stored? If I display here, what is the output? Okay, here it will display uh, since it's a 3 bytes value, we are moving to 2 bytes variable. So where that it will get truncate, the value will get truncate. The output will how it will display is output will come 2 3 only. Okay, it will truncate the left side. Okay, left from left corner it will get truncated when the variable is the numeric type. Okay, okay, now 23. So these are the things that you need to be very careful. Okay, because these are the pain points that we work in the real time. The data, how the data will truncate. Okay, if we move one value, but when we get if you see the output, the value will truncate. How it will get truncate? You should not get scared. That time we have to go and see what is the length of this variable and what is the input variable length, what is the output variable length. Okay, then we can fix the issue. Okay, this is the way you need to work. Next, move A, B, C, D. Okay, to WS variable 3. What is the 4 byte length that we are moving to 3 byte? So first we need to say how the data will move because this is the what type of data type it is for variable 3 is the alphanumeric. Okay, it's 3 bytes, right? Now we are moving A, B, C, D. What is the output? We will get display A, B, C only. Here, if it is a numeric, left truncation will happen. If it alphanumeric, the right truncation will happen. Okay, since it's a 4 bytes that we are moving to 3 bytes. That means right truncation for alphanumeric and alphabetic and left truncation for numeric. Okay, you should be you should remember all this. Okay, this is a very important concept that you need to be very careful. You need to understand. Okay, next. Uh, so this is the way the data will get stored for numeric and alphanumeric. Okay, data items. Okay, and next reference modification. Okay, what is reference modification here? Will terminate here. A reference modification. Uh, I'll tell one concept. I have a requirement like in one variable I have four byte length is there. Now I want to only move first 2 bytes of data into the another variable. Okay, let us see one example here. 01 W variable 6 picture x of 5 x of 4 value. Okay, so I declared another variable 7 here. Okay, my requirement is I want to only first two characters I want to first two characters into this WS variable 7 variable. Okay, so how we can achieve that is called reference modification. So how we can okay, it is very simple. See, uh, move. Okay, first we need to move right. Move. What is the input variable? WS variable 6. This is important. Bracket. Okay, bracket and starting position of the input variable and number of characters. Okay, starting position of the input variable and number of characters that we need to move 1 2. Okay, to ws variable 7. That's all. That is the reference modification. Okay, that is the reference modification. Just give declare to here. Okay. Okay, now if you see what happen if I move here, move ws variable 6 1 colon 2 to ws variable 8. Okay, of 2 comma 2 colon 2. So now I am declare one variable ws 08 ws 08 and see what happened. What will happen here is move ws variable 6 first position of the input variable from first position to 2 byte si and another output variable of starting position and number of characters. Now we are telling the compiler that first to move si to, now let us assume it have 3. Okay, it have 3. Okay, so how the data will get move? Okay, what is the value will get display for display ws variable 8? What is the output we can see here is it will come spaces yes I, because we are telling to the compiler leave the first byte and starting position is second position and next two character. Okay, so what is the output? Spaces si. So this is the output of this ws variable 8. Okay, if you remember these two, it is more than enough. Whenever the requirement come, we can easily can do. Okay, but we should be very careful that how what length that we are moving from input variable and what length that we are passing to the output variable, whether we are selecting the correct length or starting position is correct starting position or not. That is the only that you need to be very carefully check. Okay, next. So this is about the reference modification. Okay, and next is the group move. What is that? Next, what is group move? Group move means first we need to I already explained you right about the group variable. See, I already declared here. You can see here. Here, I declared two group variables. One is ws date, another one is ws date temporary. Okay, ws temporary date. Same. Y year, month, date. Year temporary, month temporary, date temporary variable. Now, my requirement is to move the complete data from ws date to ws temporary. How can we move is simple. Move ws date to ws date temp. What will happen here is first it will just move directly. What is the ws variable date value is first move will move. This is alphanumeric, right? Double quotation 22. Today date is 16. 22 year date is sorry month is 12, date is 16. Okay, now I'm moving this date to ws date. Okay, now ws date value is 22 12 16. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm moving ws date value to ws date temporary. Okay, now what will happen if you display here ws date temp? So output is 22 12 16 only. Why? Because uh, same length. Okay, same length that WS date is the same length, that is 6 bytes, and WS date temp also 6 bytes. Okay, this is the one simple move. Okay, simple move of the group variable. Now another requirement is I don't want to move completely from this variable to this variable. I want to move only WS date mm, only WS date mm to WS date mm temporary. See, this is very important. See, understand the requirement. Now I want to move WS date mm of this variable to this variable of WS date mm temp only. I don't want to move WS date yy, WS date dd. So how we can move? Okay, yes, we can move this also. How we can move? Let us move what variable that we need to move? WS date mm, right? Okay, take the variable here. This is belongs to which variable? WS date. WS date. WS date. So you need to clearly mention WS date mm of group variable name. For this subgroup, what is the group variable name? To what variable we need to move? WS temp of, this belongs to WS date temp. That's all. So now see if I what will happen? What is if we display WS date temp? Okay, what will happen? Forget about this. Okay, this I don't execute it. Just uh, take it off and see now. Just take it off this alone. And what I did is first I moved today date to WS date, and now I moved WS date mm. That means what is the value mm here? This is 1 to third byte, right? Third and fourth byte is 12. Month is 12. Okay. Now if you display WS date, what will happen? Spaces, spaces, 12, spaces, spaces. That's all. Okay. For your better understanding, now move from 20 to WS date of YY. Date YY of WS date. Okay. Move uh, 09 to WS date DD of WS date. Okay. Sorry. Now, okay. EMP. Okay. Okay. This is belongs to temp variable, right? TMP. Group variable also temp. Okay. Now move WS20 to WS temporary of this variable. Okay. This WSYY temp of this variable, and move WSDD temp of this date temp. Okay. Now what is the output here? First, what is the value of WSYY temp? WSYY temp is, now we moved, right? WS date. Sorry. Okay. Move 20, right? WSYY is the value is 20. Okay. Now next mm, right? Next mm. Where is the mm here? This is where we moved. So the value here, the 12 will get placed here. Next 09 WSDD. Okay. Okay. And here you need to know one more point here is this is one way. Okay. See, I have declared these two variable, right? Suppose this is temp. Here I given only I remove this variable. So I given duplicate variable came here, right? Did you observe that? But compile system will not take this as a duplicate, okay? Because this is part of this group variable, okay? Now WSDDYY is the same and WSDYY also same, okay? What will happen here is it is valid only, valid declaration only. So this time we must, if you are using this kind of same variable, okay, same variables of the different groups means definitely we must use of WS date, of WS temp, okay, of WS temp variable, okay. That you must remember this, okay. If you have different variables also, you need not to mention of. If it is the same variable, that means you must definitely you must use of WS date. Okay. This you need to be very careful. Okay. So this is the very sensitive area that you need to practice more and understand more. Okay. This is all about a group move. Okay. Okay. Next agenda is regular issues that we face in real time. Okay. See, I already explained you while discussing this, but we'll recap a few points that we didn't discuss. General issues means that I told you the truncation. Okay, the truncation, how the data will get truncated. That I already explained you right here. If you declare the variable with the input is a 4 bytes and moving to the 2-byte variable, what happened? The data will get truncated. If it is a numeric, how data will get truncated? If it is alphanumeric, how data will right side truncation will happen for alphanumeric, left side truncation will happen for numeric while moving the different length. Okay, fine. Okay, this is the one general issue, and majorly the another major issue will come is uh, if we are moving numeric, if we are moving alphanumeric data or alphabetic data to numeric data type. This is generally regularly we used to get this kind of issue. Okay, move variable, move WS variable 1 to WS, it is WS variable, okay, WS variable 9 to WS variable 10. See, now I declare WS variable 9, 9, 10. Okay, now I declare this as a alphabetic 3 and this is numeric. Okay, so what will happen here? We are moving alphabetic value to move WS variable 9 to WS variable 10. Okay, we are moving WS variable 9 to this alphanumeric alphabetic data type value to alpha, which is a numeric data type. We are moving alphabetic to numeric variable. So the system will not accept. Okay, this is not the right way to move. But generally, uh, will further classes while discussing about the usage class, when we declare the COM3 and all, we will get lot of issues. Okay, all SOC 7 issues and all will get. Okay, because of this move, bad move. Okay, because of this move, we'll get this kind of error. Okay, this is not the way to move. Okay, we should not move uh, alphabetic or alphanumeric to numeric. Okay, sometimes if you move, if input variable having the numeric value means sometimes it will take. Okay, it's all depends on the how the data input data it is, but you should be very careful while moving what is the input data type and what is the output data type. Okay, so this is the one kind generally people used to do mistake. Okay, so these are all areas that you need to be very careful. And okay, hope you all got this. This is all about for today's agenda. I hope you all understood. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.